Radio Raheem here with Andre Berto, man. He back in action. You know, obviously the Mayweather fight didn't end like you would have liked it to, but there was a huge payday. You know, people thought after that you might just cash out the game. Like, you know, that was enough for you. Why do you feel like you still need to step in the ring? What do you have left to prove?
I mean, I think this right here is a fight that you know, that the fans want, and it's a fight that I definitely want as well. So I think it's still, you know, a lot that we can do, and it's a lot that we can prove in the game still.
You know, Victor Ortiz has talked a lot about the relationship between you two. He says he's all good, but you're still mad at him. You have these interactions that are tense.
Nothing. Like, I don't have nothing personal with Victor, man. I just, you know, I just say hi and bye. But I guess, I don't know, he thinks we're supposed to, you know, go and, you know, hang out, hug, kiss or something. I don't know, but that's not the situation.
I mean, this is being billed as a grudge match, considering how explosive the first match was. Yeah. That's obvious. But how do you feel about it? Does the loss still linger with you?
Yeah, I believe, you know, with any athlete, with any fighter, you know, they have a loss. They definitely want to avenge it. I mean, it's just how I am. So, you know, so like I said, you know, I mean, that's why we made it happen. You know, we dialed in, and we're looking forward to this next one.
You've had a long career already, you know, you've done a lot in the sport, but do you feel like you have had that defining moment yet, the thing that's going to stamp Andre Berto in history?
I'm not sure yet. I think it's probably soon to come. I think it's soon to come. I think, like I said, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling healthy, and I haven't been in some time. You know, the thing with this fight game, man, just one good fighter, you know, put you right, you know, where you need to be. So you know, like I said, you know, all focus is on Saturday night.
Well, you know the fight game, so you're writing this final chapter. I don't know how long the chapter's going to be, but we know this is the last one. So, given your druthers, perfect world, how would it go? Play it out for us.
Right now, focus is Saturday. That's it. You know what I mean? That's where all the focus is, and I believe, you know, from this, you know, we'll be able to move through, you know what I mean, any other situation.
It's been 5 years since you and Ortiz stepped in the ring. A lot has happened in that time. You've both faced Mayweather. Like, what's the difference between the two of you then and now?
I think with me, I believe with me, I've definitely matured. I think at the same time, you know, after, you know, me coming back from the surgery, I've stayed active. You know, and people have seen a little bits and pieces, you know, of things that have changed, of just me just growing just as a fighter, and we're gonna take it all in Saturday night. But one thing with him, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I haven't really, you know, kept track of what he's been doing. You know, we know he took some time off for a while doing movies and things like that, and you know, he fought, I guess, some guys coming back. I don't know if they're journeymen or, you know, guys that were, you know, 20 losses or some shit like that. I'm not sure, but just you know, just with me, man, you know, coming back from my surgery, I came back, you know, fought a guy with, you know, only 2 losses, and I came back and fought Josito, and I stopped him, and you know, came back for the Mayweather fight. So now we're here.
And I'm about to let you climb in the ring, so let me get one more in there. You know, they say that boxing is mostly mental. Yeah, obviously, it's physical too. Sure. You've come through your challenges on both sides. Yeah. It's obviously an irritant. You had a drug test that failed, and people don't stop talking about it. I know nobody likes to have that brought back up, but when it comes to what you need to do to prove, if not just to the fans, but to the critics, that Andre Berto is clean, Andre Berto is for real, what do you feel like it requires, and how much of that occupies space in your brain?
That doesn't occupy no space in my brain. I mean, you know, for the Mayweather fight, we done USADA testing. For this fight, we did USADA testing. So, yeah, I'm a clean fighter, and just the fact with me is, you know, just like I said before, just even then, when they say I had a failed test, I believe it was a mistake on their end, and we cleared it up within 3 months. You know, whatever the situation, you know, that they said it was, and I was back in the ring after 5 months, and after if you have a real failed test, you're suspended, I believe, for a mandatory for a year. So I don't let it linger on with me at all, and I just come here and just handle my business, what I got to do.
A lot of that had to do with recovery. How difficult is it now later in your career to recover and then get up for fights like this that you know are going to be beast wars?
Yeah, I mean, like that was just the main thing, man. I believe, I went through a lot, when it comes to, a lot of my injuries and, other things like that. But like I said, you have to be mentally ready for this. You got to be mentally ready for this game. If you're not, you're just going to hang it up. But I believe that everybody that knows me and knows that even if I'm, in the ring, I don't know what give up means. So, so I stay focused, and that's where I'm at right now, and I'm gonna continue chopping down everybody in front of me to go ahead and make their name. That's it. That's what you do in this boxing game. You don't really talk, you just go in there and handle your business.
When you do hang them up, if they could say one thing about you, they had one line to write, what would you want it to be about Andre Berto?
I'm the meaning of what persistence is, for sure.
Radio Raheem, looking forward to seeing you persistent on Saturday night with Andre Berto.